So I want to talk about spirit wives and spirit husband. Now, a lot of people don't like those terms. Some Christians don't like those terms. They say those terms are stupid to them. They say, what is a spirit wife, a spirit husband? I ain't heard of that crap. Where does it say that in the Bible? Okay, but you are familiar with the term incubus and succubus, all right? I don't believe those are in the Bible, but most Christians would not have a problem with those terms. Here's the thing. A spirit wife or spirit husband, it's just another word for a sex demon. It's just a demon, okay? It's a sex demon. It's a demon that attaches itself to you through sexual sins, all right? No different from those demons. Some of those demons you heard about in the Bible, Legion, or the one that Jesus cast out that was causing a little boy to throw himself into the water and into the fire, okay? Now, I personally believe that certain demons operate within certain sins, or maybe they just like certain sins. That's my personal belief. I can't really prove that. I think it's certain demons that like murder, some that like sexual sins, some that might like other sins. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that. Okay. And I really want to talk about the spirit wife and the spirit husband. Those do exist. Okay. I dealt with one for off and on over the years. Let me give you a little backstory here. Okay. I used to be a big fan of pornography. I loved pornography. I watched it a lot. Okay. Since I was a teenager, I watched it off and on. Okay. Pornography is a huge entry point, gateway, doorway, whatever you want to call it, for demons. Okay. Sexual sins, period, are a gateway for demons to influence you. Fornication, adultery, masturbation, homosexuality. Yes, homosexuality. Those are all gateways for demonic influence. Now, why am I saying the word demonic influence? If you look up the original word for demon, it actually just meant a spirit that influences you. Okay. That's what the original meaning for that term, for that word was. So, yeah. When you watch pornography, you're watching all those behaviors. All that stuff happens. All that stuff happens in pornography, okay? You got people fornicating, people committing adultery. You've got homosexuality being presented. You have bestiality. Oh, I forgot to mention that one. You got bestiality in some of these porno tapes. So that's a lot of sin. Okay. Now, I was dealing with a spirit wife. It was a demon. It first started manifesting in my dreams. Okay. It would be this gorgeous black woman, and I would be having sex with her in my dreams. Okay. Man, off and on, I would see this woman. We would have sex. Sometimes she would have normal human eyes. Sometimes she would have like completely jet red eyes. But anyway, I didn't care. I didn't care, man. When I was younger, I didn't care. Okay, this woman looked good to me, so I was having sex with a hot chick in my dreams. I didn't care. I thought, oh, just wet dream. Because I've seen over the years people tell you that if you're constantly having sex with women in your dreams, anything in your dreams, and especially if it's the same female, that could be a demon. I don't believe that crap. I'm like, they talking crazy. It's just a wet dream, whatever, you know. So I've watched pornography on and off over the years. Okay, sometimes I would stop watching it. Sometimes I'd watch it again. I would always feel guilty about it. Okay, because back in the day we had VHS. I would watch it. I would take the VHS out and I'd throw it away. I'd go back and go later on the next day and get it and watch it again. I would tear up the tape, you know, because VHS had actual film in there. I tie it back and go watch it again. Well, I go buy me a new VHS tape. Okay. So I struggled with it a little bit. But later on in life, I was just like, screw it, man. I'm going to trying to fight this. I'm giving in. Okay. So I just started watching pornography. I didn't care. I would watch pornography. I would masturbate. I had sex toys. And I had expensive ones too. Very costly ones. I had the full sex doll, you know, with a metal skeleton. And I didn't care anymore. I wasn't trying to struggle against it. And I knew it was a sin. I just didn't care. Okay. I would watch all the pornography. I'd masturbate. I used sex toys. I didn't care. Now, it got to one point, though, that this female, who I'd be dreaming about all the time, I actually started seeing her when I was awake. Okay. Now, in a dream, I had a series. Well, let me say this. I had a series of dreams while I was dreaming about this female. Like I said, I would dream off and on about her when I was younger. But when I just totally gave in to the pornography and stopped trying to fight it, oh no, I would have dream after dream after dream about her. Constant dreams. We would be having conversations. We'd be going on dates. We'd be talking. We'd be going places. And this is really like, this is like my woman. Okay. Basically. Okay. In a dream, we actually got married, I believe, in a dream. Yes, we got married in a dream. We were literally like husband and wife in a dream. We were dating. Okay. We literally got married. So I would want to go home so I could dream about this woman. All right. Then it got to the point where I actually started seeing her when I was wide awake. And I'm not talking about daydreaming. I mean, just wide awake. The same way you're listening to me now, we would sit here and have conversations just like this. We would talk. We would watch movies together. She would show up and we'd watch movies together. She'd show up at my job site. Okay. She'd show up at my job site and we sit there and talk and then do all kinds of stuff together. We'd have sex sometimes. Now she would wait till I went to sleep for that to happen. But it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Now eventually she got tired of me. Okay. She tried to be as nice for as long as she could. But then there was one particular time where she started getting more aggressive after a while. Okay. At first she was nice and sweet for like the first month. When I started actually seeing her while I was awake, she was nice and sweet. Okay. Little by little, she started getting a little bit more and more nasty towards me. Then it got to the point where she wanted to give me orders. Oh, do this, do that. Do what I tell you when I tell you. Started becoming very nasty and very aggressive. And finally, she wanted to be in full control. Okay. She wanted full control. She wanted me to do what she told me when she told me. And that was just it. Finally, we were laying in bed one day. Because sometimes, like when I would just get up and take a nap, she'd come into bed and lay back next to me. And she would have a nightgown on. Okay. She would change her clothes. She actually had changes of clothing. She would change her clothes. She'd have her nightgown on and lay in the bed. And we'd be in the bed, sitting there talking like, husband and wife. Like you sit there and talk to your woman. Okay. But, she became more aggressive, and also she wanted my full attention. Okay. She'd tell me to cut the TV off, come talk to me, or, cut the video game off, come lay in the bed with me. She wanted my full attention. She'd even sell me like with my relatives. She wanted them to go away. Like if they be talking to me, she'd get annoyed. Like I tell them to get lost. This is our time to hang out together. Finally, we start getting into like different arguments when I would not do what she told me. Okay. And this being that was called herself Jezebel. Okay. And I think that's a Indian name or something, means charm, attraction, beauty. And Jezebel was a very thick black woman. Okay. Finally, she revealed her true nature one day. We was arguing about something. I forgot exactly what it is. And she just got up and told me, you know what, I'm tired of being nice to you. I can't take it anymore. She said, I'm a demon. I am a demon. Okay. And I was wide awake when this happened. She said, I am a demon. She got up and showed me her true form. Her true form was still a female looking body, but basically her skin was jet black. It was charred. Like she had been in a furnace. Okay. Her eyes were jet white and she had these beady little, red pupils. Okay. And she had horns on both sides of her head. Okay. She told me she was a demon. Okay. So these spirit wives are nothing but demons. They're sex demons. And they come through sexual sins and they love pornography. Okay. And they don't have to manifest or show themselves right away. Okay. This particular demon used to, like I said, it was appearing in my dreams for years. I would dream about having sex with this woman long before I start seeing her when I was awake. Okay, so they don't have to show you. But you don't have to even be aware of them. Okay, you don't have to be aware of them. They don't have to even show. But when you watch stuff like pornography or you commit sexual sins, they're there. Okay, you've opened a doorway for them to come in. Okay, you might just be having dreams, but I'm telling you now, don't mess with pornography, man. Don't mess with pornography. Don't mess with any type of sexual sins at all. Okay, I don't care what it is. Okay, and yes, all of that stuff that I mentioned, all sexual sins, you don't want to mess with that stuff.